Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Office Lovers. We are on Akihito Hyoga's route. Well, his very last video, his date scenario, called Tension and Catharsis. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. In the conference room, we gathered for the new project meeting.
Oh, okay. I'd like to start by hearing everyone's opinion about the color.
Thanks to the success of our last project, the Christmas team had reassembled. Today was the first meeting.
So how is our lineup looking so far?
Well, we've got eyeshadow, lip gloss, and powder foundation with sunscreen.
Are we selling it as a set?
We're not considering it right now, but if we end up needing it, we can discuss it then.
So it depends on what ideas we come up with then.
Pretty much. We got the okay from Mr. Otori to do whatever we want, basically.
So, are we just waiting for confirmation? Then how about we decide things another day?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Alright then, get some ideas in by the start of next week. Good work today, everyone.
The meeting wrapped up, and I gave a sigh. This is harder than I thought, bringing out the individuality of the project.
Well, that's just how it is. Making makeup like we do is very hard work.
I guess inspiration is a really important part of the process.
Inspiration?
Yeah, we need some stimulation or something, right?
Yeah, that's it. Stimulation. See new things, feel them, use those feelings for inspiration.
Stimulation, huh? I don't know if I like these guys talking about that in front of me. You know how crazy Mahiro and Ken get sometimes together?
Mr. Saijo, do you have any hobbies or anything?
Oh, that's awfully random. What does that have to do with anything?
Well, someone else's hobbies and interests could really spark something in us. Wow, Ken. I think that might be the first smart thing you've ever said.
I think you meant Mahiro. You're not talking to yourself, are you, Ken?
Hey, come on. I'm filled with good ideas. Well, I like calligraphy.
Calligraphy? Wow, I didn't expect you to be interested in that kind of stuff.
Oh, I've done it since I was a kid, and now it's sort of therapeutic for me, I guess.
I see.
It doesn't seem like it fits your personality, but I think it sounds wonderful.
What do you mean it doesn't suit his personality? Yeah, it's a very adult hobby.
Mr. Hyoga, how about you? Do you have any hobbies?
Come to think of it, we've never had that conversation before.
What good will asking me my hobbies do? Well, we have to ask or we'll never know.
Exactly. I want to hear about you and your hobbies.
Well, you can't not answer.
Taking drives.
Really?
Driving? See, this is exactly why I didn't want to get involved in this conversation. Those reactions.
How lovely. A long drive.
What? You didn't know Dirili?
Well, yeah. I guess we've just never talked about it before.
Yeah, I don't know your hobbies either.
So, are you two actually dating?
What? Well...
Yeah, we are. What of it?
Hey, Mr. Hyoga. He was so forward, I found myself a little taken back.
Oh, well, you should really try and not let him drive you around.
Why?
Oh, I think I've heard this story before.
What is it? Some sordid past?
Don't be ridiculous.
No, it's that. It's what always happens.
What always happens?
I just get excited, that's all.
Oh my, this is truly fascinating. Tell us more. He goes crazy fast. He puts the pedal to the metal. It's like a roller coaster.
Really? That fast? Wait, so Ken's been with him?
You're a rude bunch. I always go the speed limit. And besides...
And what?
And besides, it was an emergency.
Oh? Do go on. This is getting good.
Did something happen?
Well, you could say that.
Yeah, we had been assigned to a project together, and we had an event to go to.
Oh, what? Look, we got a totally... Oh no, that's not a new background. It's the Christmas background, but with different colors.
We're having a trial demonstration event today.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Hyoga, hello.
You came to help out? Whatever for. You don't need to be here.
I don't really need to be anywhere, it seems.
I see. Well, that's what I've always seemed to like about you.
Well, to be frank, I don't really care if I'm all that liked by you.
Oh.
Anyway, what happened to your day job? Didn't you say you had something about a fashion magazine shoot today?
What is going on here? Oh my god! Oh crap! I completely forgot!
Whoa there.
Oh my god! What am I gonna do? Even if I leave now, I can never make it.
Where is it?
With all the trains I need to take, it'll probably take an hour.
How about by car?
By car, maybe 30?
Okay, meet you up front in 2 minutes. I'll bring the car around.
What? Mr. Hyoga?
How did he have a car all this time and he never drove us anywhere? We always took a taxi.
I came by car today. I'll drive you. Now go, get ready.
Thank you so much.
Wow, I never knew that happened.
If I hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Ken, Mr. Hyoga's your lifesaver.
So he was just in a huge rush for you, Ken? Well, yeah, I suppose, but just thinking about the drive makes me sick.
Was it really that bad?
I don't want to think about it. The more you complain about it, the more interested I am.
That was a one-time event only. I only spent that much to make sure you weren't late.
Yes, you helped me out a great deal.
I think you two are closer than you want to believe. Seeing them like this, it's easy to imagine them as old friends. A drive does sound nice, though.
We should take one.
Really? Can we?
For you, anytime.
Mr. Hyoga.
As long as you don't mind what I might do to you in that car.
Aha! We are getting to that after all. What? His words caused everyone to shift their gazes toward me.
Oh, good God.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty uncomfortable watching you guys flirt like this.
We weren't flirting.
Dirili, seriously, don't do it. Especially the part about the drive. Definitely don't do that.
You two are awfully rude. I'm always nice. To ladies, anyway. What kind of meeting is this? Oh, the glory of youth.
Who is he to talk? Come on, Hyoga's gotta be older than Otori. A drive with Mr. Hyoga. It'd be fun to go sometime if we could do that. But things are just gonna keep getting busier. I doubt we'll be able to. What should I do?
What's with all the growling?
Oh, Mr. Hyoga.
What are you doing?
Oh, just studying up for the summer.
Studying for summer?
Yeah, Mr. Otori said that we had to come up with some color ideas by the next meeting.
My, how diligent of you.
Don't act so surprised. I'm a member of Team Hyoga after all.
Right. Do forgive me. But speaking as a member of this team, you need to eat.
Huh? Oh! I looked at the clock, and I read well past lunchtime. Oh crap, again?
You want to go? To lunch, that is.
Huh?
Stop working, come on, we're going.
Oh, okay. I followed him out of the office. Did he bring his car? And he brought me to one of his favorite restaurants. Boiled fish or fried fish? Oh, I can't decide.
I'm getting ginger pork.
That sounds good too. Mr. Hyoga, stop giving me more options. This is hard enough as it is.
Didn't know this was going to be so hard for you. I already decided though.
I'll just stick with the boiled fish.
Okay, sounds good. Excuse me, we're ready to order.
He called over the waiter and ordered for us. It felt so comfortable spending time with him like this. We'd had so many lunches like this since our last project wrapped.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
As he got his food and was about to dig in, he seemed to have noticed something. Oh, it's nothing.
Really? Hard to believe. Well, looks like there's just one thing to do.
He picked up a piece of his pork from his chopsticks and stuck it out in front of me. Huh?
Or are you just going to stare at it? Eat it already.
What?
Hurry up, I'm going to drop it.
I leaned forward and bit the piece he was offering to me.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it is. More flavorful than I thought it would be.
Right. So, I'll be taking this.
Hey! He snatched a half-eaten fish off my plate.
Oh yeah, this is really good.
Mr. Hyoga, you can't just swipe food off others' plates. You have to ask first.
Can you cook?
Huh? Where did that come from?
I was just thinking that I'd never tried your home cooking.
You've tried my cookies? Well, I can cook some stuff, I guess.
You don't put paint in the soup or wash vegetables with laundry detergent, right?
What? No, of course not.
Then I'll try your cooking.
Well, if we ever have the chance, sure. He smiled upon hearing those words and dug into his food. Mr. Hyoga, do you cook?
More or less.
Wow, I can't imagine you slaving away in the kitchen at all.
Well, old single people like me gotta do what they can to survive.
Ugh, and he's 2 years younger than me. Oh, Mr. Hyoga.
I make a really good meat and potato stew, and my fried noodles aren't bad.
Oh, wow, I'd like to try them sometime.
Then how about you come over?
Huh?
This weekend. We can meet in front of the station, go for a drive, then come for food.
Really?
Only if you want to.
I do, I really do.
Okay then, it's a date.
Huh? He looked around us, then leaned forward and kissed me on the cheek. Hey, Mr. Hyoga, we're in a restaurant.
No one's looking.
Even still.
Come on, hurry up. You're going to be late.
Right. He began to scarf his own food down, and I finished mine in a hurry as well. Let's see how this drive goes. After I got back to my desk, I was in a good mood and I clicked away at my keyboard.
Well, look at you. You seem like you're in a good mood today.
Oh, Mahiro, what brings you over here?
I just came to borrow some old marketing materials.
Sure. What year do you want?
Spring 2001.
Materials about the makeup design, right?
You got it. You always know exactly what I need.
Well, I just figured you'd be working on the new summer project right now, that's all.
Yeah, I figured it might be a good time to start researching.
You're pretty serious about this, aren't you?
Of course I am. Working on this team again could be my big break.
Your big break?
Well, Mr. Hyoga and Mr. Otori started appearing in a bunch of magazines after that product.
Yeah, Ken had also mentioned how he was getting more job offers as well.
Exactly. I hope I can get lots of job interviews and get famous through this job.
Doesn't surprise me. Okay, I just sent the files to your email.
Thanks.
Just 2001. You don't need any other years?
Nope, that should do it. I can't wait to hit this out of the park.
What the? Ken had placed some small wrapped box on my desk. What is this? You mean Mahiro? They keep using the wrong names.
Oh, this? Sorry, it's my lunch.
Is that a packed lunch? Mahiro, do you have a girlfriend?
What? Why do you immediately jump to that conclusion? I don't. No way.
Oh, really? Then this lunch was made by...
Me. I made it.
Really? Wow.
It's nothing to marvel at. Just some stir-fried vegetables I made last night. Just trying to cut down on costs and calorie intake recently.
Do you get up early to make your lunch?
I just cram it full of leftovers from the stuff from the night before. Nothing major.
Still, it's pretty impressive. Not really, if it's just leftovers.
You don't make anything, Dirili? Not even for your boyfriend?
No, he seems pretty good at cooking, so I guess he doesn't need me to do it. He's actually treating me to a meal soon.
Some people are just cut out for certain things, I guess. It's okay.
I know, but it's not right to always have him do everything for me like that.
Oh? What is this I'm hearing? Is it determination?
Yeah, this is my chance. I want to do something for him too. Thanks, Mahiro.
Oh, great. Looks like I run my big mouth again.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
He patted me on the back and smiled.
Good luck, Dirili.
Thank you. It always ended up me having to thank Mr. Hyoga. I want to repay all that kindness somehow. A meal, a lunch? What to do? What would he like? I gave Mr. Hyoga quite a bit of thought. What would make him happy? What would he like me to do for him? Excuse me, Mr. Hyoga?
Dirili, what is it? How did you know I was here?
They said you went to check samples. Is this a new product? On his desk, a bunch of freshly opened samples were displayed.
Yeah, this is our newest product samples.
Oh, mind if I look?
Don't tell anyone else, though.
Right. Oh my gosh, how cute! His newest creation was a perfume in a bottle that sparkled like a precious stone. It's beautiful.
I know, it's my pride and joy.
Oh.
Dirili, is everything alright?
Yeah, sorry. It's just that while we were apart, you made something so beautiful. makes me kinda, I don't know, jealous.
If it makes you jealous, then you should just join the development team already.
Mr. Hyoga,
I understand the hesitation, but the department could really use someone like you. When this next project's finished, how about you officially make the move over to us?
thank you. I don't want you to keep going ahead and doing things without me. Looking at this perfume you made, it made me realize that I want to work hard with you.
Well. There's the girl I knew I saw something in. Though, to tell you the truth, I would have never come up with this perfume if not for you.
Huh? He picked up the bottle. It glinted in the light. Mr. Hyoga squinted his eyes.
Precious items, precious gems, precious people. That's what I thought while making this.
Mr. Hyoga, do you mean that...
My ramblings are done. What did you come by for?
Oh, right.
Well, what is it?
I had planned on asking him if he wanted me to do anything for him, but hearing him sound so serious about work and me, asking him something like that seemed strange. I hesitated to ask. It's nothing. Just, wondering if you wanted to take a quick break or not.
That sounds nice, actually. You want to make some coffee for us?
Sure. I made 2 cups of coffee from the pot in the conference room. Here you are.
Thanks. Oh,
What is it?
there's no milk or sugar in this.
Yeah, you always seem to take your coffee without it. Did you want me to put something in?
No, this is fine. I'm just surprised you noticed something like that.
Guess I'm very observant.
I'm impressed.
Well, it's been a while. You should have noticed by this point. Well, I take my coffee black, so I remember how happy I was to find that you did too.
This is so nice.
What is?
I feel like I'm learning more about you every day. I'm getting to know you little by little. It's fun, actually.
Mr. Hyoga, to be honest, I think so too. It'd be nice to spend more time with each other like this.
We will. We're going to be sharing a lot of time together shortly.
That's true, I suppose.
Can it be the weekend already?
I know how you feel. As I watched him stretch, I realized how precious and important this time with him was. Hair? Not bad. Lip gloss? Check. Eyes? Check. Alright, looking good.
There you are. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Mr. Hyoga, good afternoon.
Good evening. It's past 4, you know.
I thought evening was like 6 or after. He greeted me with a kiss on the cheek. Hey, Mr. Hyoga. I felt my cheeks flush red.
Have you been waiting long?
Oh no, I just got here.
Good. My car's over there. Let's go.
Mr. Hyoga?
What?
Am I getting nervous about the drive now? Now that he was really here, I felt myself shy away from the idea of giving it to him. Oh, what do I have for him? It's nothing.
Okay, then.
I got into the car with him. Mr. Hyoga drove slowly down the streets. After hearing those rumors, I had been prepared for something awful, but he was a good driver. We drove along the coastline. The waves against the shore and the setting sun were gorgeous. Wow, that was really incredible.
Really? You didn't get sick?
Not at all. After what Ken said, I was so worried, but you're such a careful driver.
Told you. That time with Ken was an emergency. Of course I drove like a madman.
That makes sense.
Okay then. How about we go to the store, then head back to my place for cooking?
Oh! As I reached into my bag, I felt my fingers brush against something. That's right. I had completely forgotten. I have to give this to him, but...
You okay?
But he might get weirded out or uncomfortable. Maybe I shouldn't give it to him after all. I never knew love could make such a coward out of me. Actually, it's nothing.
Dirili.
Huh? Hearing my name, I looked up and found his face centimeters from mine. He's so close.
Are you hiding something from me?
Huh? What? I would never.
Do you seriously think you can keep something secret from me?
Well, He shoved his face closer, and he locked eyes with me. I could never look into those eyes and tell a lie. I knew what I had to do. I'm so sorry.
Are you breaking up with me?
What?
Ever since we met up today, you've been acting fidgety. Do you want to break up?
What?
And you won't come to my apartment. I'm starting to think it's because I'm there.
That has nothing to do with you.
Well, I don't know. It's just that you're so young, and you have so many other options. So what I'm saying is, you should do whatever you want to do. I love you, but all I really want to do is just keep encouraging you and supporting you.
Oh, Mr. Hyoga. His words shocked me. I had no idea that I was making him feel like this. Had he always been this insecure and worried? I'm sorry, Mr. Hyoga, but you're wrong. So wrong. I planted a kiss on his cheek.
Dirili?
The truth is, I wanted to give you something today, but I was embarrassed. I pulled out a small wrapped box from my bag.
What is this?
They're cookies. I made them.
You made them?
Yeah, well, I tried to make them not as sugary.
You've been worried about cookies this whole day?
Well, yeah. I always cause you so much trouble, and I just thought I'd try to give back to you for once. So I guess this is before the sequel, because the sequel is when I was like giving you cookies every day.
You were never any trouble at all.
As he said that, he pressed his lips to my cheek.
I'm so glad. I thought you were seriously going to break up with me.
No, I'd never do that.
Don't scare an old man like that. It's bad for my heart.
He said those words in a sulky tone, and took my hand in his.
We haven't held hands yet today.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you for these. We're going to make a ton more good food tonight. Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I want to help too, though.
I'm counting on it. Oh, and there's just one more thing I need from you.
Sure, what is it? He bent down close to my ear and whispered in a low voice.
You're going to be the dessert.
I felt my whole face flush red hearing those words. What are you talking about? Cut it out, Mr. Hyoga. He laughed as we continued to walk through the town, the warm air dancing around us. Aw, that was sweet. Alright, so let's take a look at these last two pictures that I didn't see the full versions of. Look at that. And this little kiss on the forehead. Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't just do both versions in the game. But still, mobile games need to be made in landscape because you can turn your phone sideways. Seriously. Developers, listen to me. Well, personally, I definitely really very much enjoyed Hyoga's route because, well, for one, he's an adult. He's closest to my age. And you don't see that often in all of these games. But, I liked his character a lot, you know? I mean, everybody in this game has been pretty much, fairly forceful and possessive and all that. And that's him too, but he's also, you know, busy. And I like the fact that it wasn't like some ridiculously innocent relationship where it's like we're both virgins and we never had a boyfriend or girlfriend before or something like that, you know? He had to deal with an ex-girlfriend and one that was like a long-term relationship and stuff like that. Things that you don't often deal with in a lot of otome games that people deal with in real life, even in like, you know, their mid or early 20s even. But yeah, also the fact that he's one of those more serious type of guys and he's responsible and powerful and all that, yet he's still teasing also. And we never got to experience the torture part, but he did talk about how saying he was good at torturing us. Like, oh, I want you to do that some. Where were my two guys, Kaido and Hyoga, like the least descriptive of all the routes? We still have Mahiro, but I have the feeling he'll be more descriptive than those two were. Why? Although, we actually spent more time in the hotel with Mr. Hyoga than we did with anybody else. Then again, Mr. Saijo was always on us in the office. I don't know whose route was longer. I think Hyoga's route has been the longest so far, because I think even Saijo's was a little shorter. Oh, but yeah, the other things I liked about this route too were, it was just so eventful. There were so many things that happened, and the twist with Ken, he played it off, and, you know, Hyoga also played it off as Ken testing him, but I really think Ken wanted us, and he was hoping we would break up through that. I mean, even though he had exposed himself as a bad guy in that position, I think he was still hoping that if things didn't work out between Hyoga and I still might turn to Ken anyway. That's my guess. Well, enough of my babbling. I hope you all enjoyed that. Before I start Mahiro's route, tomorrow I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing some Hakuoki videos and we'll work on my butler. So I'll start on Mahiro in 2 more days. Hope to see you then or in some of my other videos. And I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye, everybody.